They were supposed to be best friends, the Blade Angels who would save American figure skating together. But when Alysa Liu and Isabeau Levito stepped onto Olympic ice in Milan, the sisterhood shattered in front of the entire world. When the dust settled and only one could wear gold, would it be the rebel who skated for joy or the perfectionist who never missed? It started innocently enough. A group text, a shared nickname. The Blade Angels were Alysa, Isabeau, and Amber Glenn, three rebels who refused to fit the Ice Princess mold. They posted photos together on Instagram. They hyped each other up in the kiss and cry. They told reporters they were rewriting the rules of what American skating could look like. But behind the smiles, a war was brewing. Because in figure skating, there is only one individual Olympic gold medal. And both Alysa and Isabeau wanted it desperately. The tension exploded during the team event at the Milano Cortina Games in February 2026. Alysa skated second in the short program and delivered a performance so joyful it silenced critics. The sound of her blades cutting the ice echoed through the arena. She landed her signature double axel with that now famous oopsie face and earned Team USA 9 critical points. The crowd went wild. Their roar shook the building. Then Isabeau took the ice for the free skate. She was the closer, the anchor, the one who was supposed to seal the deal, and she crumbled. A fall on her opening triple axel sent her crashing into the boards. A shaky landing on her triple lutz made her grimace. By the time she finished, her face was stone. She smiled for the cameras, but her eyes told a different story. Team USA still won gold, but the cracks were visible. Everyone could see them. In the mixed zone after the ceremony, a reporter asked Isabeau how it felt to skate after Alysa's electric performance. The question hung in the cold air. Isabeau paused. The silence stretched for 3 full seconds. Then she said, "I skate my own program. I don't think about what anyone else does." It was polite. It was professional. But for anyone who understood skating politics, it was a declaration of war. The Blade Angels were about to tear each other apart. To understand why this rivalry cuts so deep, you have to understand how different these two skaters actually are. Alysa Liu was the chosen one who walked away. By age 13, she was the youngest United States national champion in history. She landed quads that made grown men gasp. She broke records that had stood for 22 years, and then she retired at 16 because the pressure was suffocating her soul. For 2 years, she disappeared. She went to college at UCLA. She trekked to Mount Everest and felt wind on her face at 17,000 feet. She came back on her own terms with raccoon-striped hair dyed in her dorm room and a philosophy that said, medals do not validate her. She gives herself validation when she creates art. Isabeau Levito is the opposite. She is the grinder, the perfectionist who never burned out because she never let herself feel the weight. Born in Mount Holly, New Jersey, Isabeau was raised in a skating family that understood the long game. Her father drove her to the ice house in Hackensack at 5 in the morning every single day. Her coaches built her technique with surgical precision. Every edge had to be perfect. Every landing had to be clean. She does not have Alysa's quads, but she has something more dangerous: consistency. While Alysa was finding herself in Nepal, Isabeau was winning everything. She took silver at the 2024 World Championships at age 16. She won the 2025 Grand Prix final without a single mistake. She became the methodical assassin who never misses. Her component scores are higher than Alysa's by 2 full points. Her edges are cleaner, her spins are faster, and she knows it. But there is a deeper tension here. Alysa came back and immediately reclaimed the throne. She won the 2025 World Championships in Boston, ending a 19-year drought for American women. The arena had exploded with noise. She became the favorite for Milan overnight. And Isabeau, who had spent years building her resume brick by brick, suddenly found herself playing second fiddle to a girl who treated the sport like a hobby. In interviews, Isabeau is always gracious. She says the right things about teamwork and support, but you can see the fire in her eyes when Alysa's name gets mentioned. She did not sacrifice her teenage years to be anyone's supporting character. The individual event is her chance to prove that discipline beats chaos every single time. February 17th, 2026. The Milano Ice Skating Arena is packed to capacity with 12,000 screaming fans. The individual women's short program is about to begin. The smell of cold ice fills the air, and the entire skating world is watching to see if the Blade Angels will actually destroy each other. Isabeau skates first in the final group. She is wearing a sleek black costume with silver accents that catch the light. Her music is classical, safe, predictable. She takes the ice and the arena goes silent. You can hear her blades scraping against the frozen surface. Her opening triple Lutz triple toe combination is flawless. She rotates 4.7 times in 2 seconds and lands without a wobble. Her layback spin is so fast it looks like a blur. The judges lean forward in their seats. And when she lands her double axel with textbook precision, the technical panel lights up green across the board. Every element gets positive grades of execution, or she finishes with a smile that finally reaches her eyes. The scoreboard flashes bright white numbers, 76.8, a new personal best. It is a score that says, beat that. Then Alysa takes the ice. She is wearing a bold red costume that matches her energy. Her music is a Lady Gaga medley, loud, unapologetic. The kind of music that makes your heart beat faster. The crowd is already cheering before she even moves. She attacks her opening triple Lutz triple toe with so much speed that it looks reckless. She is moving at 20 miles per hour when she launches into the air. She lands it clean. Then comes the double axel, the jump that broke the internet with her oopsie face in the team event. This time she rotates it perfectly, but on the landing her blade catches a rut in the ice. She wobbles, her arms flail out to her sides. For half a second it looks like she might fall. The audience gasps. But she saves it. She throws her arms up and grins at the audience like she just pulled off a magic trick. The arena explodes with noise. Her component scores come in higher than Isabeau's. The artistry judges love the risk. The final score flashes, 77.2, 4/10 ahead. Alysa is in first place, but when the camera cuts to Isabeau in the athlete area, her face is calm. Too calm, because she knows the free skate is worth twice as many points. And the free skate is where Isabeau Levito has never lost. The night before the free skate, the Blade Angels group text goes silent. No hype messages, no encouragement, no angel emojis, just radio silence. Both skaters know what is at stake. This is not just about a medal, this is about identity. Alysa is fighting to prove that joy can beat discipline. Isabeau is fighting to prove that consistency deserves recognition, and only one of them can be right. When they both take the ice for the 6-minute warm-up, the tension is so thick you could cut it with a skate blade. They do not make eye contact, they do not acknowledge each other. Alysa practices her triple axel on the far side of the rink. Isabeau practices her spins near center ice. The crowd is buzzing with whispers. Isabeau skates first again. Her free skate is a masterpiece of technical control. 7 triples in 4 minutes. No falls, no wobbles, no mistakes. Every element executed with the precision of a surgeon performing heart surgery. Her blades carve perfect circles into the ice. When she finishes, she finally lets herself cry. Tears stream down her face as she bows. The scoreboard flashes bright. 152.6. Combined total with the short program. 229.4. It is a score that has only been beaten twice in Olympic history. Then Alysa takes the ice. She is clutching her pink Chainsaw Man plushie in the kiss and cry. Her coaches tell her to have fun. She nods. The music starts with a heavy bass beat, and for 4 minutes, Alysa Liu skates like she has nothing to prove and everything to give. She lands 6 triples with her arms thrown wide. She adds difficulty in her transitions between jumps, and when she hits her final spin, the arena is on its feet. 12,000 people screaming her name. The score comes in 150.1, combined total 227.3. Isabeau Levito is the Olympic champion by 1.8. The war is over, and the perfectionist has won. But in the mixed zone, Alysa is smiling with her raccoon hair falling in her face. Because she just proved that you can lose the battle and still win your life. The Blade Angels have become rivals, but they have also shown the world that American skating is no longer waiting for a savior. They are the revolution, and the revolution has only just begun.